Are we on? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Microphone check. Lights.
Cameras.
This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
Good morning again and welcome to Culture Daily. It's 16 minutes past the hour of 9. Now, we played that video for you because it will start the conversation, like I said earlier on, for us with regards to the athons that had been happening lately, specifically speaking, the cookathon. Chef Smith was about the last cookathon, major cookathon that we heard of in here in Ghana. It happened somewhere on the Community 18 stretch from the abattoir all the way to the Community 18 junction, closing in on the Spintex Road. Specifically speaking, the Amadea shopping mall, for those who are familiar with the area. It lasted quite a number of days. Can't quite remember the number of days, but from what is being spread online, they say that he's broken the world record. However, no updates yet have been made on the Guinness World Record website. But we'll come to that conversation in a bit, in a few minutes. Let me say good morning to all the fans also watching on social media, on our Facebook, wherever you are. But before the convo, real quickly, Betway is proud to introduce a brand new game. It's called the Fly X with Win Boost. It's a very simple game. You fly, you blast, you boost. Now, you boost your way up to the biggest winnings ever. Now, it's such a fun game to play, and it's even more fun to win because you can get up to 300% more on your winnings. So that means you can triple your winnings. So don't miss out. Play Fly X with Win Boost exclusively at betway.com.gh. Bet responsibly, no under 18. Terms and conditions apply. Betway, get way more. Also, Malta Guinness has got a brand new can for you. It's the JJ can. And it's the same authentic refreshment enriched with immune boosting B vitamins. So just grab an ice cold Malta Guinness in the new JJ can and enjoy a world of goodness. Always check for the Made in Ghana logo as well. Good morning to all my smileys. When I say smileys, for those who use Pepsodent, well, there are two new variants for you as well, the Pepsodent Herbal and the Charcoal Toothpaste. With the Herbal, it's made from green tea and herbal extracts. It's formulated to repair and protect your gums whilst giving you an all-round cooling sensation. And then the charcoal is made from natural charcoal, lemon, mint, and zinc, as well as a fine blend of fluoride, giving it that unique combination which gives you a fresh odor. And the charcoal gently polishes away tooth stains and naturally restores your bright smiles. If you intend to travel as well, hey, Waka Now has got a great deal for you. Packages that will capture your flights, hotel, airports, all of that. Waka Now will make it happen for you. So work with them. Call them, reach out to their travel centers in Accra, Kumasi, Takoradi, and in Tamale. If that is difficult for you, just go online, find Waka Now Ghana on your social media platforms, plus wakanow.com.gh on our website. Izzy heard that. Thank you very much. Take it easy, Izzy. I'ma smack you in the face.
Me.
Yes. So also Live Restaurant's got some, cool deals on food for you, as well as sumptuous meals to taste. Craving a delicious meal? Just work with Live Resto Lounge. It's got you covered. Call them on 020-133-7766. 020-133-7766. It's big enough to have you host your parties, your after parties, your after party. You can host it all there. Eat hot, eat good with Live Resto Lounge. Savory banku and tilapia with bakboshito. You find it there. Double cheesy pepperoni pizza. It's all there. Charlie, listen, chow, just go to Live, yeah? And live well, if you get me. Right. I'll tell you about I'll tell you about what Black Sheriff also have to tell us with regards to Note 40 Pro and Note 40 from Infinix, and where you can get the best of UK education, yes, here in Ghana. All those and more line up on the show. But let's have a quick review, or in fact, let's get the backstory to this athon that's trending. So recently, as heard by the journalist, credits to Hits FM for that video, as heard by that journalist, he was at the press soiree, the announcement, the alleged official announcement of Chef Smith's world record breaker, on the cookathon, and military police and Nanaburo stepped in there, and there was an arrest. That is what we understand. Then the journalist narrates what happened to him, where he was smacked and his phone was taken and all. But Ololele, if you can just break it down to what we've gathered so far on this story, it is. Yes.
July 2nd will be July 2nd, 2024 will be one of the days I personally would never ever forget in my career. Never.
Oh, really? I thought you had worse times.
No, this one.
Joey Akan moments and all.
Joey Akan, no. Yeah. This one is bad.
Okay.
This is really bad because, and unashamedly, I fell for it. You know, I took responsibility for it. I took accountability for it. But that should tell you where we are at, you know, even in terms of the last 1% of credible traditional media sources
that we have,
you know, because sometimes for people like us who amplify the news, we source at least credible news credible news sources.
Is that what back breast or something?
Yeah,
back breast. You're talking about breast. Fresh breast.
We source credible news portals, you know. But anyways, let me get into the matter. Yesterday, just between the hours of 4 and 5 p.m., I personally saw the nation's what you may call a showbiz newspaper, graphic showbiz. Been around for a very long time, even before I was born. So obviously, when you see such things from such, you know, a quarter or such, you know, a sport, you know that okay, at least they have done what they need to do. Now they announced that you know Chef Smith had allegedly. Now I can say allegedly because at the time we all thought.
So just so we clarify that allegedly. There's no official announcement from anywhere.
No, I'm going to get there. I want to build it.
Okay, all right, sure.
Going on. Okay. So yesterday, the graphic showbiz, you know, on their social media pages and also on their website, right, posted that Chef Smith is now the new cookathon record holder from Guinness World Records. Okay, all right, and as a result, he's holding a press conference at La Palm to show the whole world that indeed he is the one.
But he did the cookathon at Ahmadiyya.
Yes. So, I wasn't there. I even spoke to my senior colleague Kwame Dazi to ask even if he was going to be there, so that we can get some, you know, exclusive as part of the conversation. But he was also not there. But there were some media houses that were there to cover. The first video that came out on the internet was from MX24, right, where we see a happy Chef Smith, you know, presenting what we all thought was the official certificate of the Guinness World Records, what do you call it, record, you know, holder.
Wait, so you are saying the framework that was the framed picture?
Yes,
that was presented.
That was presented by himself.
Yes,
his, whether it's
was done by Kweku Menu.
Let me get there.
Okay,
so like I said, mind you, graphic breaks the news to say that okay, this man has now been awarded the new or the newest or the latest cookathon record holder, about 802 hours and some seconds.
That's
right?
What I knew was wrong.
That is like 33 something days. Right. Okay. So everybody's excited. I'm excited. Right. I'm like, yo, hey, finally. And we started doing all sort of think pieces like, hey, the stone that the builders rejected has not become the chief cornerstone.
Put much attention on Chef Smith as against it.
Exactly. Because some people were even saying that, your man, when he was doing the cooking, he could leave the dishes and go and bath and come and continue. There were all sort of interesting things that were being said about. So when it came out, to be fair and to be very honest with you, we all jumped on that bandwagon, right? Then a video from MX24 gets on the internet, and that is where Chef Smith is literally lifting, you know, the frame certificate,
which I was always wondering who'd be doing it.
So there is a still picture of the frame certificates, and there is a video, about 30 seconds or 20 seconds of the video, showing him, you know, the saying, oh, I'm thankful for this, blah blah blah. There is another video that is posted by the multimedia group Adum the Adum TV wing, where Chef Smith is actually now speaking for the first time, saying that this is a day he will never forget. Now, we amplified all of that.
Yes.
Okay. This is even before the police and the military came in there.
Yeah, I mean, I also saw
all that while
happening.
we were all excited about the news. Then, a few people started drawing our attention to the fact that there's something off about the certificate. One of the things had to do, first, one of the things they identified was the framing of the certificate. Some people thought the Guinness World Records only gave certificates with silver lining certificate or silver lining frames, right? But then there have been other certificates that have had, dark blue, linings or dark blue frames. So there was that.
People they do investigation.
Then there was the part where
internet.
There's a part where whoever did it for Chef Smith did not pay attention to other details on the certificate, because when you win an award from maybe Morocco, they don't say Chef Smith into bracket Moroccan. They say Chef Smith into bracket Morocco.
But they wrote
But
Ghanaian.
in Chef Smith's certificate, they wrote Ghanaian.
This is your second, this is your final warning.
What? What did I say?
Chef Sid.
Oh no, I said Chef Smith.
No. It's there. We have it on videos.
You knew that.
Oh, you can play back. You can play back.
Oh no.
Because I'm having mercy on you, so you want to say.
You can play back.
This is your final warning. Tribunal.
So you have so there is that as well. So now it's not just about the framing.
Yeah.
It's about how even the writings were done.
So alleged fraud. Is the mic on?
Yes.
So it's alleged fraud.
Grammar.
Yes.
Let me build a precedent. Then after you can.
They ask you. I don't know.
Let me finish.
That was alleged. Is it alleged fraud?
So
No, he can't confirm or deny.
Yes.
He's just reporting us.
That's what I'm also asking.
Let me take you to the
Take me
process.
through, brother.
Okay. So there is that, right? Then the 802 hours, right? In Chef Smith's own, he wrote the full thing, but in the original certificates that are presented by the awarding body, they shorten those parts. So these were some of the key things that shamefully even me I missed. Right? So when people were drawing our attention to the fact that this is what's happening, then I was like, you know what? Let me quickly email GWR. Now I spoke to Kwame Dazi because when the Ifua Santwa thing happened, Kwame Dazi spoke to GWR.
Yeah, remember.
And there was a controversy that came with it.
Yeah.
So he told me in on the phone that he has been sending emails to GWR since, but they don't seem to mind him. The last email he got, it was about the fact that the last time they sent an email, it created confusion between the
applicant
and the body. So cool, no problem. But I still sent it anyways. Then I went back to look at some of the the what do you call it, the previous record holders, and I'm like, something indeed is funny. So now the attention had moved to GWR to also write, because something as huge as this, they would want to actually post about it, right?
They want to be the first to
They want to be the first to post. But you see, there have been chances where, or there have been times where the winners know, but as part of their PR strategy, they tell them to wait. So an example is Evans Ayi, when he won when he broke the record for the Macho Man for pushing the biggest incline or highest or whatever. I'm just paraphrasing, right? I got to know, right? When I posted it, his team told me that it wasn't supposed to have gone out until March because it's part of the PR strategy. So there is that as well. So sometimes the JWR will want to relax and then do it according to their own timing. But if you happen to get it before then and you do it, that's like a leak. So all of these things were being considered whilst we waited, right? Then new news comes in that the military and the police have stormed their press conference and they have picked Chef Smith up. At that point in time, we weren't too sure what he was being picked up for. We thought, it could be because of the Guinness World Record or something. It could because now people like speculations are rife. So you're like, okay, you're trying to connect the dots. So we let it go. Then the interview happened with Hits, and then that's where we got to know that your man has been picked up because Nana Boro, right, of a higher the fame, right, used to be this guy's manager.
Chef Smith's
manager.
In fact, everybody is managed though.
In fact,
you all declare managers very soon.
He's allegedly the investor in this whole Chef Smith cooker.
I get that one.
It's all, it's all, Master. I don't have time. I don't have time.
Oh yeah, my brother, Mr. Hag, bruh.
Did the manager?
I the manager.
I don't have time. Let me finish this thing. He's been this guy.
So what I also know about that, and I cannot confirm, neither can I deny, is that the premises that the event was held is owned by Boro's sister. I do not know how true that is, but this is
allegedly.
yes, the Ahmadiyya.
Okay.
I beg, this is an alleged show.
Yeah.
Alleged.
It's the hearsay.
Previously on allegedly.
It's owned by that, so it makes sense to say that there's a certain link with Nana Boro and the whole event.
Okay. So
And
if
as
you
an
if you
investor,
listen to the interview,
as
at the time the news was making the rounds about his arrest. All right, we weren't too sure what the arrest was about, but I think some journalists who were there started telling us through their social media platforms that it was due to some monies owed to Nana Boro, right? So the police and the military were coming there with Nana Boro to come and pick him. Apparently, they were looking for him for some time. And secondly, too, they didn't tell him, Nana Boro, that he was going to hold a press conference at La Palm.
Okay.
And also, we are the ones who invested in your cookathon. So
Yes.
if anything at all, you should let us know.
Good. So, and then let me hold you right there. So this is on perception and what I see. So I drive by that road every day. Every God blessed day, I use that road, Monday to Sunday. And then I saw the time they opened the Ahmadiyya place. So this is from what I see. I realized that they had been looking for ways to do good PR to draw people, because it's a new mall and people always, that's how they do it.
Is that the one down the road from Alaji's wife?
Yeah, from Alaji's wife. Yeah, so they've been looking for ways to do PR. So what they do even is that sometimes they get people to stand by the roadside holding some of the products on sale in the mall, like especially with regards to like alcoholic beverages on sale. In t-shirts with flags, just trying to draw attention. So I saw them jump on this cookathon thing
Let's go there.
to also amplify the and it worked, because there were a lot of people that came to the place. I don't know whether they entered it, but as to the PR around it, it was good. So at least I'm just adding to the fact that it was good PR.
Good PR.
Yes,
but
for the facility.
It has cost almost the whole nation.
Okay.
Because we encourage something.
We should leave the GWI alone. From the
Yes.
we have the award for probably most disgrace.
Charlie.
What's going on?
There's a few
Fast
people
forward-
getting low key.
Fast forward the interviews from obviously our sister station Hits FM. Obviously revealed more info, like we heard on TV not too long ago, that this happened as a result of the fact that Nana Boro is looking for this gentleman because he feels like he put a fast one on him. All right. As to whoever is responsible for pulling the fast one on him, that's a different conversation altogether. I don't know if he has been released from the La Police station, but as of last night, he was arrested and detained at the La Police station. Right. Okay. This morning.
Yeah.
And permit me to read the letter, because GH1, Adam Kojo of GH1, received a response from the PR manager, Madeline Balefield, PR manager for Guinness World Records Limited. And she says, and I
Wait,
read,
say who received?
Well, let's put it on the screen, then you read.
From it's in the group.
We have it. Let's get it on the screen.
Adam Kojo from what do you call it? GH1 TV. He's a journalist at GH1 TV.
Yeah.
And he says, I read, or the email says, "Hi Adam, thank you for your message. No, this is not true at all. He does not hold the GWR title, and that is not our certificate."
Hey,
the knot is in red. Say, let them put the thing up and see the magnitude of
I'm
it.
reading, so if they can put it on, they can put it on. It says the longest cooking marathon individual is 119 hours or 119 hours, 57 minutes, 16 seconds, and it was achieved by Alan Fisher, who we all know because he's the current holder in Alan Fisher, Ireland, in Masu, Shiman, Japan, from 28 September to 3rd October 2023, Madeline. And this is the same person who spoke to Kwame Dazi about Ifa Santwer's situation. So per this
Please
email,
get the song ready. A higher do, baby.
so per this email,
Wow.
it suggests that indeed the observations, the
Yeah.
concerns, and the questions that were raised by
Yeah.
other people who obviously identified the discrepancies around the certificate, that indeed is true.
So, Odele, what's your the English you've just spoken, saying that there seems to be
The
cooked,
fourth estates were cooked yesterday.
a cooked
There was a cook-
framed certificate
Yes.
with a well-organized press soiree to announce this.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
When Guinness themselves had not announced it. Okay, the story gets interesting.
Yeah.
Why, to what extent, or what would push? You see, I don't want us to jump to conclusions. We will have to. There's something going on somewhere.
Mr. Craffim.
What would push an individual to the extent of wanting to claim a world record, and go? Yes, sorry. Oh, sorry, that's off. And
Do a
do
press
conference. No, so before I jump to, you see, Madeleine, Bill Fields' email. We must. I mean, I just want to play the devil's advocate. I don't think the lady in the north, one who also did it as well,
Chef Phyla.
I don't think any of them will be pushed to the wall to dare to want to claim a public world record without certain conversations. Or you see, before a blind man will throw a stone at you, then he's signing on one. I'd really want to get into Chef Smith's mind. Or unless somebody scammed him. I mean, what could be the possible permutations around
As in,
this?
someone scammed him and
told him that
him
he had won. No, because Cyril, you are going through it, so don't even say. Don't even say I beg you. You are going through it, so you can also attest to the fact that
scamability.
yeah, somebody
Also,
could
be
have
that
scammed
organize the
him.
press
No,
as the
but-
victim.
No, I'm just saying. Okay,
Carefully, I'm just saying that
Yes.
when, even if let's say, like, you're playing the devil's advocate,
Yes.
let's say that someone reached out to him and says, "Hi, Chef Smith, you are now the record holder for the longest cooking marathon." It's exciting news, and I understand anyone who fell for it yesterday. I did, till Lenny got my attention and said, "No, check the site."
Allah Lenny.
Right? Lenny is always on point. She will want to find out all of that. I would have done that too, but I was excited first as a Ghanaian. That's the first thing he should have done, to make sure that the site, make sure that how he signed up, right, where he got the permission to start in the first place, also recognize that award or certification that he's being given. If they don't recognize it, where is this coming from? At this point, even if he paid money, that's his own problem.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Perfect answer. Olele just started his point, and I'm not here to defend Chef Smith, but Olele started his point to say that upon recommendations and news from certain credible platforms,
Yeah.
he even fell for it
That's
and
what I'm
went
saying.
ahead to hail him.
It's because
So I'm not in Chef Smith's scene and his issue to understand what communication, what could have pushed him to the wall.
Yeah.
To I remember 4 years ago elections. That was 2020.
we're in a comfortable lead.
Yes, 2020. I remember something in one of the videos of the of MPP that was circulating. I saw a video where Honorable Samuel Uku and co were jubilating ahead of the announcement.
Yeah.
There was a video that went viral. I saw it. I mean, it's public, so I'm not here to explain it. And where they were, they either through their own source of information, they felt like they knew they had won.
Yeah.
The NPP had won. Okay, so there was jubilations, and they were going ahead to declare it, and all of that. So I'm just saying that unless the official communication, and everything here today is alleged, please, unless the official communication from maybe may have leaked to what's his name to Chef Smith, unless it was that. I'm just saying that unless he has intel that he has won, and I'm just saying all these are speculations.
There's a video. I wish
Because for him to decide to wake up and whoever with whatever it is,
that's where the biggest problem is. So because yesterday when they
to
spoke
organize
to the
a press conference,
when they spoke to the manager and
Yes.
Dr. Pounds asked him,
Yeah.
people are saying that your certificate is fake. The manager said, no, it's not fake.
Yeah.
And that they received an email from Guinness World Records. Now, IT experts are even suspecting that these guys are dealing with a phishing email.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That
You see?
they can no. So I don't blame them.
At all. That's what I'm saying, that and then it will also boil down to where did they apply. If someone is if someone
I want you to sort of
has cloned, because the thing now, some of these scammers are able to clone a whole website, right? But
Cyril's page, I mean, there's a fake. We want to just address that. The opportunity.
Yes.
There's a whole. Please address it.
And Anaba just tweeted as well. I just retweeted. I mean, we are being used to promote and project some fake financial scam thing based on the conversation we had here with Anaba and Amwa. They've taken pictures of myself and her and done quotes of some things we never said, and they've put it on a fake website. You hit the link and nothing comes up, and they are making it look like we were discussing some financial platform that's changing lives, you know. But we don't even know anything about it. I don't endorse it. I've spoken to Nanaba. She has no idea about it. So, I mean, beware. It's possible for people to take things out of context and scam you well.
Yeah, so based on what Issy is saying, and which is very true,
also,
like what process did you go through?
The interview is still on there. They're making it seem like the interview with Nanaba has been deleted.
Our interview with Nanaba is still on our YouTube.
Yes, you can check. So based on what Issy is saying, now it gets crazy to the point that, I mean, if this is what happened, look, people can equally mirror the process that you go through when it comes to Guinness World Record. People can do that nicely.
I don't know how. I don't get. You see, it's the internet, right? I don't. Maybe people are not as thorough as I would be about things like this. Reputation is very important, right? Even with Ifwa Santua, when she didn't get the record and she held back from telling Ghanaians. You see how we descended on her? Even with that, even though she even came out and said, oh yeah, I knew, but this and this and this was the situation, people came at her. I feel like he should have learned from that particular lesson and decided that, you know what, let me triple check, let me be meticulous about the situation, let me Google myself and make sure that if anyone tried to find out if this record was true, my face would pop up. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, they would see that I am the record holder. But I don't think they did those checks. And it's the thing with when something happens and everyone just wants to jump on it. It was feel good because Ghana doesn't have a lot of record holders. The record holders that have been coming through in recent time are quite subtle, you know, and it hasn't been like made huge and all of that. And so when I heard the news, I didn't even question. I was so happy. The first thing I did was, okay, story for thread.
Exactly. So even you also fell victim to double check standards.
That was just after seeing the first time. But I'm not Chef Smith. It's only good news to me. Doesn't add to my daily bread. No. Doesn't take anything away from me. So I'm happy for him.
So let me help you out.
But for him,
let me help you out. That's what I'm saying.
If I was the one, I'm just putting myself in his shoes. If it was me, I would go and Google and make sure that where you go, you see my pretty face there.
No, so I'm saying.
But I don't think he did.
No, so I'm saying that at whatever level there are errors, even we as media houses, like Olele just said, we didn't do checks because he saw on a credible website, so he believed. And I'm just saying that had.
I saw it on BBC Pidgin as well.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That before we jump into conclusions, we've picked one possible scenario, which could be maybe it's one of those phishing sites, one of those fake scam sites that could have equally sent him an email. He clicked on and it masks the same thing you go through. Even if you keyed in ABCD as your wrong password, it will still give you access because it's supposed to be a max. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That those things are very possible. Now, to whatever pushed him to the point to go and organize a press soiree would mean that he felt he had credible information about him being the current world record holder, because he didn't keep this in his bedroom. He went public, invited media houses to come, to the point that even now Nana Boro and team now identified his new location to come and pick him up for a different reason. And pick him up on grounds that's breach of contractual and all those things. So it means that Chef Smith and team are standing on some level of information. So in as much as I want to believe what has been put out by Madeleine, Bill, the woman, it could be that as of today I'm sending you this mail, the current world record holder is this person. We are yet to confirm whether this guy is a new one or not. She could be doing her PR job.
I just want Chef Smith's manager
to speak
not even to speak.
Yes.
Show us
where they got that certificate from.
your email.
The email
that suggests that indeed you've been confirmed as a new record holder.
And you know why I wouldn't even worry about that mail even, because it could be again from a
yes, so that we know what we are dealing with. Because I think in the grand scheme of things.
And then who printed the certificate?
I get questions. I was just going to
ask. If it be Newtown and one for the we go find the place where they proof for Newtown.
Hey, in the grand scheme of things, this is how I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
And guys, give me audience and hear me out, because I want to take my time and join this point. So I just join them. When the first Antoine won her thing, or when she attempted her record, right? We saw the kind of media publicity, PR, ambassadorial opportunities here and there and stuff like that came with it. Even Shefalia had a similar. It may not be as grandiose as that of Ifa Santua, but she had opportunity to meet ex-president Mahama. She had opportunity to go to Dubai. Some of these things come with some advantageous perks, right? Okay. And this is just me alleging, right? Is there a possibility that this whole thing is a grand scheme or a fraudulent grand scheme to win some level of attention or go into some conversations with some brands, to perhaps
that's a second point.
Win some sponsorships or get some ambassadorial duties. I feel like this Chef Smith guy is just a pawn in this whole thing.
He has no idea.
Because me also be at Wako school. I want to understand. Me also be at Wako. In your cry see Wako school cry no. If I home.
Really.
But me also be at Wako school. Bet na say. Adrian say something of this nature that you can easily verify.
Easily.
Could that also mean that he wasn't sent an official?
I saw people were trying to compare this with Dr. UN and stuff like that. But I always say, until you are scammed, then you don't know how the thing is.
I'm telling you.
I want to say, if when you're done.
Yeah.
Are you done?
I'm coming. Until you are scammed, you don't know how the thing is, because it's just a split second. And we always thank God for people who serve as second authentication. That's why we don't work in silos.
So was his application genuine then?
I'm saying that we have to go
the question I asked.
We have to go all the way to
the beginning,
because everybody has a portal.
Yeah.
Right. When you sign up to be an applicant, you are given an exclusive portal where you submit your evidences and do everything. They even send you your feedback and everything through that portal. Now the question is, did he even
have a portal?
Did he even have a portal? Yeah. Did you even they need to arrest this guy.
We need to go down to
pick him up, find a syndicate that work with him, because false pretense, fear and panic, wild goose chase, we need to charge all of these things.
Because so that means that he awarded himself.
Yes.
He had a contract and then he did the BTL activation.
Bro, it's not like just maybe one news platform or one news outlet. You have the nation's
so newspaper. It means that he scammed the whole nation with that.
Bro, well, some
if it is so, if it is so. Like you're saying, maybe it's a pawn in this.
Look, let me just take out, quote unquote, the bloggers. We are talking about credible news portals that have been in existence for over 20 years, some 16, some 15 years.
Falling prey to
and
this.
All of them. Not a single one of them.
So could it have been?
And I was telling somebody yesterday that, bro, when you have people like Graphic reporting certain stories, unlike me, a journalist who do not have more verification tools to check, right? And I'm not saying this to hold brief for myself. I'm just saying that when you have some of these platforms who have more links, quicker, like for example, multimedia, they have access to certain links that can give them certain information quicker, city quicker, as I say quicker, showbiz quicker, and they fell prey to that. And this is where some of us we source our news. It's like the BBC telling you that this is what's happening.
BBC also
when I report and I say according to BBC,
so
you come and tell me
BBC Pigeon also reported it.
BBC, but you see, do you know that the funny thing?
What?
The reporter is Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Can I talk?
Yeah, almost.
Cyril, let me just chip in this quick. The reporter is Ghanaian, but you see, even places like BBC, right? They have an editorial policy, right? When you submit a story, there is an editor who sits on the story to say, let's check this. And I'm telling you that even if that editorial policy was bypassed by BBC Pigeon, say, from who here, I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling you, boss. See, I know people are like, yo, and listen. Yesterday, you were a journalist. You should know better. It was flying left, right.
Oh, there's nowhere for people to put their anger.
You understand? But I want people to understand that a Benoit and I'll tell you can.
Well, BBC updated the story 29 minutes ago. So.
29 minutes ago,
Great.
because they have to make a rejoinder, because now most military police, I'm sure there's fire in heat.
Somebody's head has to roll.
You understand?
Can you please put this?
Kamla Adom, senior journalist, BBC Pigeon.
You understand?
Yeah, after we can put it up.
You see,
this has to go all the way back to the application. I swear.
We need to.
Yeah.
I said that guy needs to. I said the police. I know the police picked him up for. Nana Borrow's
No.
money, but me,
it's
I will
either,
make a former.
I'll lodge a
formal
either him
complaint.
or like your first point you raised. He was a pawn in all
We
this.
need to find out, bro.
We need to find out because it goes down to and also have to try and find out if it goes down right down to a fishy application. Then why hasn't Guinness World Record also had come out all that time to have debunked it? But anyway, that's one on the side. 2.
But you see, that's a sad thing about being uphoning things. I feel
2,
like you need to reach out. Okay,
Guinness hasn't posted. I'm actually, we can talk.
Okay.
Hasn't posted anything about Chef. About that. That's the other devil's advocate I want to play. They haven't said anything about it, have they?
Who, Guinness?
Yes. There's no official statement on their page.
The PR lady.
No, that is PR from email to. That's what I'm saying. That
themselves. That reminded me.
Yes.
Sorry. Let me also say that yesterday, when people were doing their checks on the website,
yes,
right? Obviously, Alan Fisher was still there as the current record title holder.
Yeah.
But after the many mentions from Ghanaians, obviously giving Guinness pressure to say whatever they had to say, they put an annotation on the website that states that this record is currently inactive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that
that's what I'm saying. The boy they stand on something.
nobody else, or they're not taking entries for the time being.
Yes,
You
there are
understand?
issues.
So the question I kept asking myself is, at that point in time, we were like, okay, maybe your man break the thing.
Yeah, but there's
where he break the thing to a point where right now the Guinness is no, that thing, the way that he break the thing, no, they won't make anybody.
He has intel. The guy has intel that maybe
Guinness
I'm not
will
speculating. The guy has
Guinness
intel
will not
that.
be this, come on, I mean,
Charlie, in this 21st century, anyway, let's
No, I
put
think
this
they'll
on the
put it
screen.
down.
Let's put the I don't know which one we're going to put up the first. So what we have on the screen is the updated 29 minutes ago. Thanks, Cyril. From Kamla Adom. It says Guinness World Record say Ghana. Ghana chef. Is Ghana's Chef Smith
no be the
longest cookathon record holder. This na GWR response to plenty queries about the press conference where one Ghana chef Ebenezer Smith don't do for Accra. We are
in talk say in so they're using Nigerian pigeon. Ebenezer Smith for that press conference where them beam live for the state broadcaster for the state broadcaster and other media platform talk say he received the certificate after more than 12 weeks of in attempt. This is what he said at the press conference. Basically, he said that he got the certificate after 12 weeks of doing what he did, right? Then he says on top waiting in present for the press conference, the right for top say the longest cooking marathon individual is 8 hours 25 minutes, and in being achieved by Ebenezer Smith. Long story short, the certificate, what was written in the certificate is the longest cooking marathon, blah, 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 blah. But one query where the BBC News Pigeon Service don't send to Guinness World Record, them talk say Chef Smith never break the record.
That's all.
So even BBC, they wrote the story, came back to put a rejoinder.
Oh, listen, unbreaking.
Me, I said unbreak. Because me, I can't break them. And this is where people are getting, because I came in with breaking, people are failing to see the nuance in my tweet that suggested that according to Graphic Showbiz, or the Graphic Showbiz is reporting that this and that and that and that and that and that and that. When that happens, I'm telling you that where I've picked the source from, it's supposed to be one of the trusted sources. And for me, it gave me an opportunity to really reflect on where journalism is going in terms of even digital or online journalism, because even the trusted sources are having challenges with verifying information.
So will you call this an actual challenge or like a slip up?
No, it's this slip up there. Even me, I won't call it a slip up. It's like we messed up. We messed up big time. It could be, you see, and I also think it is as a result of the enthusiasm, the excitement.
That's what I was saying.
The adrenaline rush that came with the excitement that, oh, Charlie. Because if you look at the conversations, for me, because of the kind of journalism I do, I look at conversations that come with some of these things. If you look at the conversations, it was more or less like, oh, the stone that the bidder rejected. Oh, this one because Baumia didn't even go there. Oh, yes. oh, this one's because celebrities didn't go there and he was minding his business. People even the motivational speakers, they began to do thread right about, oh, whenever you're doing something, do it in silence, do your thing, don't watch anybody, now God will help you.
He be in this. So
he put your bottle inside.
Speculations number 1. Chef Smith likely has got a certain level of intel that suggests that he has won, and possibly there's a certain rift or whatever within the GWR team. So because of that, he decides to quickly go and claim his position by organizing a soiree. Number 2, speculation number 2 could be that in his application right from the onset he was a pawn in this whole game, and probably it was a whole scam site that even allowed him to do that. Speculation number 3 could have even been that maybe the venue organizers used that as a PR to push the place. Who knows? Speculation number 4 could also be that he's doing the whole thing for himself, and there's no official announcement. I don't know. It's so difficult to tell. But yes, it's so difficult to tell. But what it is that we are trying to get to the bottom of this. None of the people have come out to say, either management have come out to say anything. But I think so far his manager spoke as well, right? We'll be playing that video shortly, but Cyril.
So this is my imagination, right? Everything I'm about to say is fictional.
Movie.
So I'm putting it out there before I start. Everything I'm about to say is fictional. So don't take it literally.
The guy way he do the fake thing on you and another he did screenshot the video.
This. Bro, this time get Bitcoin to my account direct. Then we'll go talk. So I have a mall, fictional. I have an establishment. I want attention. So I say, AC, let's do a Guinness World Record attempt. Everybody's doing it these days. Do you see the number of people who went to Polo Ground? Do you see the number of people who went to Tamale? AC says, but I can't stand there 1 week and be cooking. No, we'll let you go home every now and then. People no go see. So AC starts cooking. AC is cooking. AC starts complaining, I'm tired. So you go and sleep small. But make sure Lily takes you, nobody sees. On the way, Jeff Oli sees and tweets it. Do you know that AC that's doing the...
Is that what happened? You go back tomorrow.
You say it's fictional, gee. Like, don't like the story.
In the real story, I'm asking in the real story.
Unless Olele get breaking news, I don't know.
I'll break up.
No, but when he was doing that time, did he sleep? Did he go? There were allegations that he went home.
I couldn't confirm or deny.
Me too, I can't. I'm just saying. So I'm telling my story.
I was just laughing. I was like,
but me, I passed them. I can tell you about the film.
Yeah,
the girl has to go.
Oh, Charlie, bro, I used 2 a.m. the guy did there. 1 a.m. the guy did there.
It's okay.
He did there.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, he didn't go in bed.
For the times I passed by,
no problem, and
I slowed down to watch.
So no problem.
I mean, saying Shabba Kujo enjoyed the front.
Yeah.
So if I
one or two things. Yes. So fictional story or film I watch in my eye, and then Olele is taking AC home, and Foley finds out, and word breaks out that AC is doing that thing, but she also goes home to sleep and come. Now when we let it pass, it dies out. Fast forward, AC's cookathon loses steam. The promo that I thought I'll get for my hotel, I'm not getting. The hype I thought I'll get, I'm not getting. So we do it behind. AC stops the cookathon and goes. Fast forward, AC is like, I've done this cookathon thing. My name is out there, blah, blah, blah. If it brought attention to everybody, let me also try and do something and get attention. But now I can't go back to Cyril, because Cyril will want to use me to promote his hotel. So you know what? Let me get my friend Debbie to print certificate for me and do all this thing for me. Let's do some shabu press, close some bloggers, and get out there. I'm watching you later crying. Let me get some hype. Let me get some clout. Now in the middle of that, I wake up and AC is on TV doing press. This thing that she has won, the fake tournament that me and her share. So now I storm there and say, but you, we not even finish promote my hotel. You come here, give yourself the award on my contract. Pascal, fraud.
I don't know whether
you watch the part 1.
I don't know how to laugh at the fiction or to
comment on the fiction.
But clearly, for me, like I'm saying,
the film nice. It's a nice film.
Clearly, like I'm saying, that if there is any level of truth, there's no smoke without fire. And it would have meant a very crazy, bold stance from Team Chef Smith to boldly pull off a press soiree, when they do not have any information as to whether they have won or not. So for me, I am leaning towards that they have a certain level of information to the win that has caused them to be able to pull that off. And in reaction to that, on my fictional story, to the reaction to that, Guinness has gone to the extent of now holding off that particular application for a record breaker on.
But I don't think that will be because of Chef Smith, because a lot of people started to attempt, not just in Ghana,
yes,
but there were a lot of entries because
that's what I'm
of
saying,
how Hilda broke and then Alan Fisher went ahead to do it. People felt like it was possible.
Yeah,
but
so
do you know something?
That's what I'm saying. That
I want a question to all of you, right?
Yeah.
Apart from Ghana and Nigeria, who've had the Guinness World Record pandemic for the last 12 months, can you name off the top of your head any other Guinness World Record holder for anything?
Yeah, so the level of amplification that we brought to the
and we turned it into a cloud fest. People hold records for amazing, wonderful things across the entire planet. And if you are not a fan of such trivia or you are not into that space,
go to Yamaranza. There's one woman selling kinky. After that woman, there are 20 other people selling kinky because one person started. So
what I'm saying is that
they start sachet water.
What I'm saying is that
you want more examples.
No, what I'm saying is that
space. You want more examples?
How many Guinness World Record holders there are in America?
Exactly
in Europe.
Yes,
that we don't know.
Yes,
it's not a clout festival.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. And we have changed it.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
I know. That's what I'm saying, that we will continue to have. And look, the people who genuinely did it for the awards and went after clout, we've sidelined them. The same media that rushed to publish this, the same media that rushed to publish this falsehood, right? Obana. The same media that published this falsehood.
Time is up.
We had somebody who won for hugging trees, and we had a small boy who did the art.
Yeah.
We are not giving them this attention.
Oh no, we give them attention. The boy.
No,
we broke
relatively.
We broke the news, and everybody went on with their lives.
No, the boy. Compare. No.
Like
what?
The boy winning, which was amazing at his age, the PR or the media attention that he got compared to Ifwa Santua, Chef Faila. And that's what and she got more attention.
No, hold on, guys. Sometimes when you make some certain statements,
I beg you guys. Maybe you make a retreat. Make a retreat for you.
Ifwa was the first.
Make a clarify for you.
If I beg you, just on that point, Ifwa was the first to have put up the challenge after Hilda Bassi, right?
Yeah.
Publicly in Ghana.
Yes.
Set it up at a time when we were celebrating one of the biggest moments in Ghanaian and the seasons. Okay. So arguably there is natural presence of people in town and also that's we cannot compare that
500%.
Yes. Now so don't say that with the boy we didn't have attention because the boy
I didn't say we didn't give him attention. We're only saying we are comparing.
I beg you. When you were talking, you said that we gave other people more attention than the boy. And I'm just saying that
comparing.
And I'm just saying that you cannot compare Ifwa's moment to the boy's moment. And the boy's moment,
because of
we
what
gave
you
the
just
boy
stated.
attention. Let me ask you, Lily, did you see what the boy did? Was it put up publicly?
Yes, it was.
No, I'm saying when he was performing the record.
No,
we
I
didn't
saw
see
videos.
Exactly.
I saw videos.
I did not see.
Yes,
I did. I saw.
That's
exactly what we are trying to say and compare.
But when he won,
if you say I shouldn't compare with Ifwa because of the timing and the setup, I get it. But let's say with Chef Smith right now and him putting out the certification that I have won this.
But the boy enjoyed clouds.
It's not the same.
The boy's cloud.
The tree hugger didn't even.
No, Chef Smith's win is also enjoying the same level
between yesterday and today.
Chef Smith alleged win.
Very
is enjoying because the boys win. I saw it on multiple platforms. Multiple platforms, you understand? So what I'm just saying, at the end of the day, look, that's another conversation. We can only hope to see what's going to happen in the next coming days and find out for ourselves. However, this is a lesson, a
Guinness
big lesson
should blacklist us. We are wasting everybody's time.
A big lesson to all of us.
There's other people that want to do things.
We should blacklist us.
I don't know. I feel like
we are not using it for anything.
There's people that feel very entitled, to a lot of things.
We are not,
but we are not the only person.
Guys, let's
please,
pay bills.
Do you want a British degree at a fraction of the cost? Do you want vibrant student experience in the community?
A genuine British, are they genuine?
Okay. Okay. Do you want a genuine British degree at a fraction of the cost? Do you want a vibrant student experience in a community that equips you with useful employability skills, taking you one step closer to the career of your dreams? If that's what you want, enjoy all these and more, plus up to 50% scholarship of your degree at Lancaster University, Ghana. Be taught by the finest faculty trained to UK standards at our ultra-modern campus. For more information, if you'd like to get into Lancaster, visit www.lancaster.edu.gh, and you can also contact us via email at admissions@lancaster.edu.gh, or you can also call 0209 607 Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
Yeah, TV3 has also posted their response from Guinness, so same thing.
I just want to say that I never ever thought that somebody will pull such a fantastic, spectacular after Dr. UN. Not in my wildest dreams did I ever think that after Dr. UN we would have another bombshell.
Also, as you are talking, somebody's planning a new one.
On that note, we're bringing this morning's show to a close. Still, stick on 3 Music. There's a lot more you can enjoy here. We out.
Culture Daily was brought to you by Malta Guinness and Telecel.